Hello guys, and welcome to the fourth game in the best of 5 series between POZ Cloud and VNS bacgiobro. The start of this is going to be cut off because, yeah, I have my microphone muted, big deal, whatever. You probably did miss that bacgiobro tried to steal this boar. I was like, what are you doing, you lame person? But actually, not managing to pull that off, bacgiobro didn't get that boar, and Cloud's now struggling to lame his own boar. It's like anti-laming sort of thing. But anyway, as I said, this is Hamburger. Awesome map. Obviously, as I was saying before I realized my mic was muted, so many different things you could do right here. There's a lot of options available, as this is kind of where it's all at. This wood right here. Put towers on it, kill your enemy's lumber camps. Or, alternatively, build a dock, transport to the outside, and build lumber camps, and take wood on the outside, giving up the center wood straight away. But either way, we're going to have a pretty action-packed game right here. Cloud, if he wins it, will go through to round 3. bacgiobro, if he wins this, we'll see the series go to game number 5, which will be in Arabia Hun War. Either way, bacgiobro right now, with this barracks here, is going to catch Cloud so off guard. Man, that sneak attack. Is bacgiobro going to actually get this game before the, 15-minute mark? We'll have to wait and see. Militia here, though, I feel they are going to be quite limited. Obviously, he can aim to go for his wood here, but most of Cloud's villagers are going to be under the TC. But right now, bacgiobro, Cloud even, I thought he was going to go up to feudal, right, yeah, he's going to go up to feudal right now, whereas bacgiobro clearly doing a drush right here. I'm not still muted, am I? I hope I'm not still muted, that would be a bit bad. So yeah, going to be a really interesting game, and there's so many different ways you can play this, and this is part of the light random map pack, is Hamburger, and you can play it very differently. You could go for pure water control if you wanted to, but I think right now, Cloud aiming quite clearly to go with the trush route, and starting to take that stone right now. bacgiobro, ballsy play, I've got to say. 4 militia coming in here, a 5th coming out. Of course, they're playing as Aztecs, so drushing does work. But if Cloud can push this away and tower the middle, maybe bacgiobro might be forced. Well, you can have no wood at that stage. Alright, he's trying to do what damage he can do right here. 1 villager goes down. That's kind of a big deal, but Cloud is already up to feudal, remember, so the towers are going to come, whether bacgiobro likes it or not. And these militia are quite low on health already, as another villager sneaks through. Man, oh man, this is so close. It looks like bacgiobro just continuing militia production, stopping the villager gathering of gold mines. The problem is, if he's so late to get up to feudal, he might not even be able to make a transport ship, and he might not actually be able to get out of his island. He can't make a dock. So there's the towers from POZ Cloud going down, and although, yeah, it was a pretty good sneak, it's not done enough damage because Cloud is already up to feudal. He's already going to tower this. And bacgiobro is not feudal yet. He's still Dark Age. He can't put up a counter tower. All of this wood is going to be lost. He can't make a transport ship. How is he going to get any wood? He's going to be forced to these stragglers, which has got, 500 wood left here? And bacgiobro, oh, I don't know. Maybe he could make miracles happen. Maybe he could actually make this work. The drush is so silly to me. It doesn't make much sense at all. Of course, Cloud right now can quite comfortably make some galleys and prevent bacgiobro even setting up a dock. So if he takes a little bit of gold and starts doing that, could be great. But bacgiobro, king of the lamers, starting to wall up Cloud's gold right here. I think Cloud's probably going to notice that pretty quickly, sooner or later, and just try and kill this villager with his own villagers. bacgiobro, though, forced, as I said, onto the straggler trees. What's he going to be able to do right now? He's going to run out of wood so quickly, but he's almost at the feudal age. He needs a dock. He needs to get to the outside of this map, but heaven forbid, if he doesn't actually know the map, then that's kind of critical for him. Where's this militia gone? Okay, they're there. Militia is still there. Outpost for Cloud, just getting out what he can. Archers coming out as well. Great choice by him. A couple of archers going to be useful. Going to be great for killing off militia, that's for sure. And bacgiobro now going to try and get up a tower of his own. I'm a bit skeptical about that positioning, though. Of course, Cloud can still hit that. And so if he, gets inside of his tower, can hit him, can kill villagers. But maybe this will reach the reach the wood, and maybe Cloud will actually be okay. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Hunger Games. It's just like an arena where they have to just fight to the death in the middle. But they need to open their eyes a bit and actually see that there is wood on the outside. So Cloud then going to try and deal with this as quickly as he can. If he can kill this villager, then he's going to be absolutely fine. Man-at-Arms upgrade for Cloud, for bacgiobro. Interesting that he's done that. But even so, against archers, going to go down pretty quick. Maybe if Cloud brings his villagers to attack, he'll be able to deal with this. There's one down, and one to go. Should be able to kill it off. Might not even lose a villager again here. And now he's just looking to take out this builder from bacgiobro. Are we going to see a GG from bacgiobro here? Well, I don't know. Both of them forced off of wood right now. Where's the transport, Cloud? You can do it. Get the transport out. Because obviously bacgiobro doesn't even have a dock right now. So, I mean, both of them are just going to be fighting over here. And it seems a little bit strange to me. More towers for Cloud though, and they're really trying to focus on securing this wood right here. Cloud at least able to take a little bit of wood. bacgiobro, on the other hand, well, not able to take any right now at all, but still focusing on getting those towers up. Just think, guys, what's on the outside of the map? Gold, relics, wood, everything you've ever dreamed of. But they're very confined at the moment to the center, which is a little bit concerning to me at the least. More towers going up, tower after tower after tower after tower, and oh man, I don't know. I'm kind of concerned how this game's going to go. We're just going to see constant trushing with mass villager graves along this wood line. I don't know. Who knows? Cloud though, I don't know. I really am not sure. Cloud should have had this right now. Of course, if he could just ignore those militia and move to the outside of the map, he would be fine. Seems like they're just going to keep towering up the middle, and it just seems to me like these guys don't know this map. They don't really know how the map is. Because if they did, they'd actually make an attempt to move out, and it looks like bacgiobro might actually be doing that. No transport ship just yet, but he does have a dock. Bear in mind as well, actually, Cloud's had fishing ships this entire time. Is he doing it? I think that's it. A transport ship's going out. He is going to the outside of the map. He will find all the riches and all of the bamboo forest over there. And I've got to say, it's looking pretty good right now. I don't know. Fun game. And yes, I am biased at this stage of the game, and I'm sure people in the chat can explain why I am feeling a bit biased. Both of them then just really struggling for wood. It looks like Cloud though able to get a little bit, but not for long. bacgiobro going to put up another tower, and Cloud's going to be forced off of wood again. But now, seeing that he's got this lumber camp up at the back, that's kind of nice. He's going to be able to take that wood pretty much in peace. And bacgiobro even, without the transport ship, going to struggle, I think, to get the wood for it. They're saying that he is starting to retake the center here, as Cloud's not got so many towers up. bacgiobro really outnumbering him on towers there. But as I said, more transports going over, and if Cloud can actually secure this outer area, maybe get some knights, sorry, they're playing as Aztecs, maybe some crossbows or some eagles in the castle age, and secure the outer ring, then they might be in a reasonable position. Market going up for bacgiobro there. He's got a lot of gold and a lot of stone, I guess. So maybe he's going to buy his way up to castle or something, or maybe even buy some wood. Who knows? But I think getting up to the castle age here going to be really important. We can see Cloud right now. With this fishing ships, actually with quite a lot of food in the bank. Probably does need a little bit more, however. And getting up that food going to be really important for him, as that castle age upgrade is going to be great. It will mean that whoever gets a castle on here first is probably going to be able to win this tower war, because of course the castle will take out a tower very quickly. But it looks like that Cloud should be able to reach the castle age first, judging by the amount of little food that bacgiobro has. One would make that assumption. He is, however, adding in some galleys right now, so Cloud's food income about to be very severely hindered, as the galley is going to come round and probably take out those fishing ships. So bacgiobro really not in a bad position. He's still towering up that middle. They're both towering it up like crazy. And I don't know, a lot of villagers could die once again right here, but at least Cloud at this stage, he is not bothered. He can lose the center, he doesn't care. He's got the outside, he's got the wood back here, and he's clicked up to the castle age. Interestingly enough though, I believe using the market to do that, selling off that stone. But you know, if he does put up a castle here, that's going to be a huge play for him. And you know, in the first game with that castle, that clutch castle, winning him the game, it could be the same here, who knows. Concerned for Cloud though, the fact that he is losing the water right now. Of course, Aztecs can make those fire ships, so fire ships could certainly be a possibility for Cloud once he reaches castle. And bacgiobro right now, no farms, no fishing ships, and no food income, so idle TC for him, and that is always a bad thing. There is absolutely no reason to have a idle TC. He's actually buying food right now with all this gold, so I don't know. It seems like neither of them really knowing this map that well. bacgiobro here kind of not very efficient, I've got to say. And of course, Cloud going to go up to castle first. He's got enough stone now for a castle. He can actually put one down and start to really take out these towers and take the gold, or sorry, the wood off of bacgiobro here. Of course, Cloud though, losing these fishing ships, that is quite a big deal. But Cloud now as well, I think, yep, there's the castle. Called it, and that's going to go up. And again, similar to the first game, that castle is going to be so crucial to him, and it's going to absolutely make short work of these watchtowers. And I think bacgiobro probably feeling a little bit trapped right now, finally making the connection that you need to go to the outside of the map to get wood, really. And there's the transport over for him. Will Cloud scout it though? It looks like to me it seemed like he was intending to do that, like scout out the outer rim, make sure that bacgiobro didn't land there. But either way, it's starting to make some fires now, so looking to take water back. He doesn't realise that bacgiobro has no fishing ships though. But that castle right there, currently attacking the lumber camp, wrong thing, but either way, right idea. Gonna actually be taking out those towers pretty quickly, but you gotta bear in mind right now, bacgiobro's main wood income is on this left side, the castle's up on the top, so probably not gonna make too much of a difference to him. bacgiobro though, still not up to the castle age. It looks like he's still buying food or whatever he's having to do. But just starting to seed more farms, once again an idle TC, and the fire ships from Cloud going to make a big difference here. He can stop him from sending over landings and prevent him from doing that completely, which is actually a pretty big deal. Preventing your opponent from landing or sending any villagers to the outside, that severely handicaps bacgiobro here. Either way, the fight for the middle is still raging on, and now it seems like he's attacking the house instead of the towers, which is interesting. But either way, Cloud now starting to come out on top with scores. What's his next move going to be? And it's kind of hard in this game to kind of really work that out. I'm surprised that he's not got Bodkin Arrow. I think Bodkin Arrow right now would be crucial, giving your towers that extra range, going to allow them to hit the villagers, and of course deal extra damage to the towers. So come on, I'm thinking that Bodkin Arrow would be a great decision here. And as well as that, Cloud's starting to win water. bacgiobro though, nice micro though. He's, you know, hitting and running as best as he can. Managing to still lose these ships though. Cloud's starting to whittle them down. And I think that should be it. I think those ships are down, and once that's down, that's it. But somehow bacgiobro still managing to get transports over. Cloud needs to wake up a little bit there and smell the transports, it seems. This castle, there we go. I think it's finally attacking some towers, which is useful. Where is it attack? I can't actually work it out. Either way, Bodkin Arrow here for Cloud would be so great. He's got a lot of gold in the bank. There is gold on the outside, of course, but the main gold is in your base. So once this gold is gone, you are very much forced to some very tiny gold spots. So that's not even accessible. I mean, you call that a gold spot? It's not a gold spot. Cloud though starting to win water back, as I said, and right now it's fairly stalematy in the center. These games are pretty slow. Very slow to sort of get the ball rolling here. Cloud's really starting to take an advantage in the water, in the scores though. And I think second TC, yeah, second TC is up for him, and I imagine we'll see a third TC coming up fairly soon as well. However, he isn't taking any stone, so curious as to why that is. There's 300 stone there. He could take the stone, get up another 100 and build another TC for good measure, and really just work on his economy at this stage. Could get away with that. He does, however, know full well where bacgiobro is right now, and he's sending his units over there, well, building a couple of archery ranges to try and just harass this wood even, and prevent him from actually taking that. bacgiobro then has got enough for another TC in terms of stone. He does need a bit more wood, however, but I don't think we're going to see a castle on the front from him. It's a bit late now. Cloud's already got his up, so perhaps we'll just see TCs coming up on the edge of the map, something along those lines. That TC just going to go up right there. Eagle Warriors coming out as well. Cloud, I don't know if he's going to be prepared for that. Those eagles will catch those builders off guard. I don't know if he actually saw that. Hang on a moment. Well, a bit late to see now, I guess. He may not have noticed, but then again, bacgiobro didn't notice these villagers here either. Outpost going up to give him a little bit of vision. And Cloud now going to have to just kind of defend the water again, I feel. Because bacgiobro upgrading to War Galley, of course. It seems like he's still not... Yeah, he's finally got Bodkin Arrow. That's good. So now he's got Bodkin Arrow. The fight for the middle is definitely won. But interesting, Cloud never actually finished up with this barracks here. And bacgiobro starting to make a few more units in here. Eagle Warriors to raid Cloud's economy. He actually doesn't have anything there. Cloud putting in a bit of an attack over here, though. There's no upgrades on these Eagle Warriors, so they will go down pretty quickly if enough crossbows are massed up. Not to mention the fact he also has +2 attack, so that's certainly going to help out. And maybe he'll be able to push in here. But you know what? bacgiobro's really closed the gap quite a lot, considering he was pretty much considerably behind at getting up to the castle age. I thought Cloud would have managed to capitalize on that a little bit better and actually start to really take the lead. Right now, though, I'm surprised he's not gone for that third TC even. But going with the attack on the front right here, certainly not a bad idea. Killing off some villagers where he can, and all these refugees over here finding a new home. Looks like he's going to get away with it, though. Getting up over to this side, having to relocate, but it's better than nothing. And the mangonel from bacgiobro. Attacking ground right there by the looks of things. Managing to get a couple of crossbows. Good micro from Cloud, though. Able to get in close, and maybe he'll be able to take out the mangonel. Depends how close he brings it to the TC, I guess. But nope. Gonna run away and get those guys flattened as well. Interesting. But right now, we have got Cloud upgrading to the Imperial Age, and I'm going to be really interested to see, actually, if the Imperial Age upgrade is really going to do all that much for him. I mean, one thing that he could do is use the trebuchet here to cut through the forest trees. He could go for onagers as well. I suppose he's got a lot of gold available to him. But I think, you know, getting up to the Imperial Age, it's not a bad thing. It's certainly not a bad thing. But I still can't help but feel that Cloud should be trying to take the water a bit more. This ring of water, it gives you so much sort of, you know, free reign over the edge of the map. You can really hit in there quite easily. But, you know, maybe Cloud's thinking that he can get just, you know, more military, better military, and take out bacgiobro pretty quickly that way. I don't know. It's kind of hard to get inside of their heads and really think about what they're thinking here, because you've got to bear in mind this is such a you know, an unstandard map. Okay, but Cloud getting good visibility over here. The third TC finally going up. I was kind of hoping that fourth as well, for that matter. So really going to get his economy in top shape here with 4 TCs. And that's kind of the position you want to be in. Using outposts to really scout out. And I think Cloud is in a much better position, really. I mean, he's got a lot more map knowledge right now. bacgiobro lacking a lot of exploration, as you can see. So really, I think Cloud in a pretty good position still, going up to the Imperial Age. But bacgiobro is holding on in there. But he is very slow to get wood right now. His wood count has been severely limited, and with Cloud having the attack, or not the attack, with the units in on the front, sorry, the castle on the front, he's managed to deal with this and secure this very nicely as well. Eagles in from bacgiobro, but Cloud's up to Imp. And, you know, maybe those Imperial economy upgrades are going to make a big difference to him as well. And that could actually really help him out, but he's got to deal with this quickly first. So yeah, going to deal with that as quickly as he can. I don't know if bacgiobro is going to be able to do enough with one barracks there, to be honest with you. Curious to see what Cloud's going to do military-wise, though. He can't just boom it up. But then saying that, 5th TC going up on that gold right there, and fires coming out. Maybe he's going to upgrade fast fire ship. Maybe he doesn't need to upgrade fast fire ship. He has enough fires by the looks of things to actually push out anyway. I really think in this situation that taking the water is really important. It's just going to help out so much in the later game. I know Aztecs don't get galleons, but even war galleys with Bracer are going to do a significant amount of damage to the edge of the map. Look how small this is. Bracer should be able to reach that distance, and that means all of these villagers are going to be in peril. They could all die, and you know, I think just controlling the water here is pretty much GG. And Cloud, he's not going for that. Come on, galleys, war galleys. Fast fire ships really aren't going to help him so much. Obviously, taking the water back, they're going to be great, but galleys are where it's at right now. Cloud's economy, though, is starting to really, I think, pull ahead right now. With 5 TCs, that is no small amount. Trebuchet out as well, so he can start whittling down these buildings. Maybe even pushing in to some point to able to... I don't think he'll be able to hit the TC, but trying as much as he can. Got to bear in mind as well, Cloud here is starting to secure these gold spots. And if you have a look at bacgiobro, not taking any gold on the outer ring of the map just yet. So I really do feel like Cloud, with the especially with the gold as well, it's going to make quite a lot of difference. Although he's not really spending it right now, and he has been housed for a while as well. He does need to, like, you know, put down 20 houses or something right now. That would be really useful to him. That's fast fire ship. That is done. And Trebuchet, of course, out as well, just to really deal some damage at the front here and get in there. But as I said, galleys, just galleys. It makes more sense. bacgiobro are now able to put that castle up, so it will secure a position for docks. And you know, this game starting to go on for quite some time. Cloud seemingly wanting to suicide these ships to these towers here. I'm really a little bit confused. I think if you take the water control and then make galleys, well, war galleys with Bracer, you're going to be able to hit your entire opponent's economy from the water. As long as you can secure the water. So, I don't know, I just think it's kind of strange to me. bacgiobro is continuing with the galley production, so I don't know, maybe he's going to be able to come in here and start hitting villagers if he takes the water back. He could quite easily sit here and hit these villagers off this gold, or even take out this TC with the galleys, so... Either way, still more trebs coming out, more towers going down, but bacgiobro now up to Imperial as well. And this is a messy game, that is for sure. It's so messy. Let's see what he's doing. I reckon he's going to be doing Bracer, yeah, straight away. Bracer and War Galley. It's going to be a great combination. As long as he can take out the fires, of course. More TCs out for bacgiobro. 97 population worth noting, compared to 124 for Cloud. I was really kind of thinking, you know, Cloud's economy is going to be in top shape right now. Really building a lot of TCs and stuff. Starting to secure areas with castles as well. But it's kind of hard to say how this game is won and lost. I think the way you really win this game is water control and the control of the outer ring. That really is what does it for you, I think. bacgiobro, though, is starting to lose a lot of space at the front here. And this is space that's actually going to be pretty difficult to get back because of the trebuchet fire, of course the castle fire as well. And it seems like Cloud getting ready to launch an attack into bacgiobro's original base. Now, the thing is, later on the game gets, the less important this starting area becomes, because once the gold and the stone's gone, it's pretty much just dead space to you. I mean, you can put farms there, but you can't take any wood, so it's literally just a farming town right now. And Cloud looking like he's probably going to be pushing in here with Elite Eagle Warriors, looking to get down these walls with his trebs and, you know, perhaps just push through, gut this out as fast as he can. Could certainly work out for him. Continuing with the fast fires as well for now. But look at that bank, he's got so... Just start pumping out the units, man, and go for it. What have you got to lose? Like 2k of everything. Either way, he's going to send them around in a transport ship. Fair enough. Only 5 able to go in there, but this could be quite a big blow to bacgiobro. Right hand side still pretty safe for him though, but he really doesn't have so much economy on the outside in comparison to Cloud. Cloud starting to secure relics, of course playing as Aztecs you do get the gold bonus, and continuing to take gold on the outer ring as well. Eagles are in though, Elite Eagles with +2 defense, and now bacgiobro gonna lose a lot of villagers. Of course these units such good raiders. And he's getting in there, gonna be able to kill a lot of villagers off. bacgiobro making some Jaguars, which of course do epic damage to Eagles, but even so, villagers landed. This island may just fall very quickly. Treb's gonna move in as well, probably gonna take out these towers where they can, take out the walls and move on to the castle if possible. bacgiobro now having to ship units back across to his starting island after shipping them out originally, building a ton of castles down here as well to really secure this area. He does not want to go out of this tournament. Of course, if Cloud does win this, he will progress to round 3. And look at the villagers building that castle. That is so fast. That's mad. Just 50%, 60%. That's a pretty fast castle building right there. Look how quickly those Jaguars absolutely own the Eagles, though. That's quite impressive. Castle gonna go up. And man, this is such a stalematey game. How... I don't know. Really don't know where they should go from here. We're going to have a Treb War in the center, quite clearly. We've got a pretty even control over the other half of the map. Cloud, of course, controls the same amount. But now, War Galley is back on the water. It seems like they're both going for War Galley once again. bacgiobro with a few more by the looks of things, but Cloud has a lot of docks here as well. So we could see bacgiobro losing the water here. You can still hear that he is continuing to make fire ships and galleys. They're both making the same sort of things here. And seems like bacgiobro there winning the Treb War as well, which is actually quite a big deal because, you know, bacgiobro could quite easily delete these walls and just run into Cloud's economy here. Considering he's making Jaguar warriors, good choice against Eagles. So Cloud, interesting position for him. Where's those fires gone? He literally has some fires. Oh, he's still really intent on fire shipping down these walls. It's quite amusing. Still fighting for the water where they can. This is what I'm saying about the galleys. They're able to hit the villagers from the water quite easily. And so water control here is going to be crucial, I still feel. And I'm kind of just repeating myself a bit here, but there's not a great deal to say at this stage. Other than the fact that, yeah, it's going to be pretty stalematey. Cloud's still making a push on the right-hand side, though. But against these Jaguar warriors, they could go down pretty damn quickly. Of course, Jaguar warriors much weaker to archers, able to deal massive damage to the Eagles here with 11 attack. That's no small number, and of course a bonus there as well to contend with. So the Eagle's going to go down very quickly, but managing to snipe one Treb there where he can. Elite Eagle warriors continuing to come out, but I feel like their army production is so small right now. I suppose they are having to split it up between both land and water. I guess that makes a lot of sense. I don't know why Cloud doesn't bring these units around to fight these galleys, though. That's interesting. But I think Cloud has a few inside of these docks right here. Still, neither of them really getting a super clear advantage. Cloud's still ahead in score, but I think he did have a bigger economy for longer. And it's just, castles going up everywhere. And it looks like bacgiobro may just push Cloud off of his base once again. Out of his base again, even. I'm just kind of hoping that... There we go. Cloud coming in right now on the side. Might be able to take these ships down. Still fire shipping this. I just don't get that. I mean, you could make trebuchets from this castle. Why not do that instead? Doesn't make much sense. Cloud taking back wood in the center as well. It looks like Cloud may just have enough Eagles here. bacgiobro is very spread out all over the place with these Jaguars, but Cloud really doesn't have an answer to the castles. Oh, but he does. Ram's coming out right now, and he might be able to take out this castle. He's made a good distraction by running the Eagles through. The castle going to be under fire from 4 Rams right there. Doesn't look like there's a siege ram upgrade on the way. I'm not seeing that at all. But even so, Rams are in, and that castle could fall. And now it really is going to be important to get these castles down. Interestingly enough as well, Cloud making pikemen. That's not a bad choice. Pikemen with the +6 attack right there. Going to be doing oodles of damage, but even so, they still die pretty quickly to the Jaguars. Water control going back to Cloud for now, though. Doesn't seem like bacgiobro has an answer to that. And I think really now Cloud just spamming whatever units he can. I'm pretty sure he wants to get this game out of the way. Running low on gold, obviously, right now as well. Looks like this left side is now open as well. Ram going to be able to go through, maybe start work on this castle also. But another castle up for bacgiobro as well. But now, this is what I'm saying. Capitalize on the water, guys. Look how much he can hit here with his galleys. Look how much he can hit here with his galleys. He's actually, if he capitalizes on that, he could take out a huge chunk of bacgiobro's economy, and that would really make a big difference to him. Spamming like crazy, it seems. Skirmishes, pikes, whatever he can afford. Population capped as well. So Cloud really now should just be pushing his advantage here. Looks like he will win this. It does look like he will. I don't know, bacgiobro though, pretty lame. I mean, he did throw all of his villagers at Cloud last time when he was winning. So maybe he's just going to fight completely to the death, to the last villager. But right now, seems like we've got to pause once again, waiting for the players. But look at the scores now. Cloud getting so far ahead. I think he's finally just realised he's kicked himself into high gear. And he's saying, you know, look, I've got a K of everything in the bank. I may as well just spam like mad and just get this over with. It's been so stalemating. I think, you know, if one of them had just played it differently, it would have been a lot faster game, basically. Surprising that we've got a pause right now. Maybe bacgiobro's gone to the loo and he'll just leave it paused for eternity. I don't know. We'll see in just a moment. Hopefully the game's not dropped, although saying that if it drops, it doesn't say waiting for other players, I don't think. Hate waiting. It kind of sucks. Obviously, if you're watching on YouTube, you can just skip ahead for this. But I do think this game's going to be over in just a moment, and if Cloud wins it, of course, he does win the series. So, there we go. There's the unpause. Treb's on the left. And Cloud's just doing everything, you know. I'm doing crossbows, I'm doing skirms, I'm doing pikes, I'm doing eagles, I'm doing rams, I'm just doing it all. And bacgiobro now going to be forced off this island, I think. Way too many units from Cloud right here. Cloud doing the right thing, adding in those crossbows as well. Crossbows going to counter the Jaguar warriors a lot nicer, a lot easier even. And just get the rams on the castle, man, and the game should be yours. Got control of the water right now, check. Starting to take down these castles, check. And bacgiobro, I'm expecting a GG in just a moment because there is very little at this stage that I think he can do. He's just going to be eventually just cornered to this section of the map, and he's going to be confined to making trash. There's about 100 population difference as well. Trying to desperately keep this castle alive, but one more hit should do it. That is going to go down right about now. Oh no, it's not. Right about now, because he actually has no stone to repair it with. There we go, castle down. And I think bacgiobro going to be wiped off of his island right here. And as far as I can tell, he actually doesn't have anything left either. He's not making any military right now. I think just GG, bacgiobro, just GG. Adding in more docks, trying to get the water back by the looks of things. He's not going to give up. Down to 90 population though. Right down to 90 there. And, man, maybe he's going to take the water back again. But, I don't know. Cloud needs to add a few more ships in to make sure that doesn't happen. But castle right there, that's going to secure this area nicely as well. Good positioning on that by Cloud. bacgiobro forced off his main island. And, come on, this is GG right now. Really. It has to be, surely. Oh, man. Very, very little left for bacgiobro, but adding in barracks on the left. Cloud just needs to, you know, give him the finishing move, give him the 1-2, and put an end to it. Really. Siege workshops and barracks going up on the left. bacgiobro though, he's got really very little gold. How is he going to be able to afford anything right now? He's got very little resources at all. Actually, looking at Cloud. Well, he's now got 4k gold, 4k wood, 2k stone, and no... 2k food and no stone. But right now, bacgiobro is so far behind in terms of resources. He's just not going to outlast him. And he's got no gold income either, which is a big deal. Trying to pick up that relic there. I think if bacgiobro knew the situation, I think it would be completely different. This castle is probably going to go down for bacgiobro as well. Got no stone to repair it with, whereas Cloud does have. And 2 trebuchets there, or 3 even, compared to the 1 of bacgiobro. Should clearly go to Cloud right there. And more docks for Cloud as well. Probably looking to win it from the water right now. Castle going to go down for bacgiobro. And come on, bro. You need to resign. Cloud, he's got so much gold right now, like 5,100 gold in the bank. As I've been saying this entire game, he is just so far ahead at this stage. Treb war happening on the shore right here. But a lot of fires out for bacgiobro. Where's he getting the gold from? Well, he isn't mining any. Maybe he's heavily marketing things. Maybe that explains why he's got nothing else. But once his gold's run out, surely he's got to realise that he can't keep it up. Landings from Cloud here, looking to put an end to these villagers. Obviously, pikemen with +8 attack, that's a lot of damage they do. Treb's going to go down pretty quickly, and they're going to massacre villagers as well. Provided, of course, that they don't get too close to the TCs. Two-handed swordsman, interesting. Bear in mind, bacgiobro doesn't have the plus attack on the infantry units. He doesn't have garland wars, so that's kind of a big deal. And massively outnumbered now. bacgiobro just needs to resign, I think. I can't see how he's going to actually be able to afford to upgrade to champion. Oh yeah, he's done it. He's upgraded to champion, but he's very little gold left, very little food left. He's hanging on in there. I guess, you know, tournament game. He does want to win it after all. Gonna hang in for everything he's got, but I sound so pessimistic just saying, oh, he should resign. But I do feel like Cloud is too far ahead for him to get back into it, just realistically. I mean, the pikemen are fully upgraded right now. The champions are missing quite a lot of attack upgrades. And bear in mind that the pikemen don't cost any gold either. And it's not like Cloud can't afford it anyway, but it's just madness right now. But bacgiobro is still taking the water back. And Cloud continuing with that galley production. Looks like he might just be able to make enough galleys now. I mean, all of his docks should be queued with galleys at the moment. Fire ships and galleys, just queue all of the docks. That is the problem, I suppose, with this map, that it's so varied on land and water that if you go too heavy into water, they'll just bounce back on land. If you go too heavy on land, they'll bounce back on water. bacgiobro there, trying to build units, but Cloud's already got the villagers there. The rams going in, that's quite funny, but there's the war galley support to help out a little bit. And I think Cloud probably going to make some eagles or something from there to deal with the rams. Military production everywhere for both of them. And there's the GG from bacgiobro. Well, we did call it, let's be honest, but there we go. Cloud takes the best of 5 with 3 games to 1. Thankfully, we didn't go to the last game, which would have been Arabia, because we've already had an Arabia game. But, you know, bacgiobro hung in there as much as he could. Eventually, of course, having to say GG is, I don't know, Cloud really did kind of outplay him there, especially towards the later stages of the game. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to play one more ad before I leave, and I will see you all later.